we're going to see how much of an impact Adam Copeland possibly could have, this coming Tuesday, because this Tuesday, we're revisiting the war. NXT versus AEW title Tuesday. AJ, I'm going to go over this AEW card real quick here. We got Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix. Swerve versus Danielson. Adam Copeland in his debut against Luchasaurus. Hangman Page versus Jay White. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Jericho. And Saraya defending the Women's Championship against Hikaru Shida.
I mean, it's a hell of a card. It really is. If they really wanted to win that one, they could have pulled the trigger quicker and had Christian versus Edge as the main event for the TNT title, and that would have probably put an end to NXT. Not an end to NXT, but an end to their chances for the night.
I'll let you take the lead because I know you know who's going to be at NXT this week. And if you don't, I haven't.
I heard a rumor that one of the people we won't be able to see, but he's going to be in the corner of one of our favorite wrestlers down there in NXT right now, Mr. Mello, is going to be going head-to-head
Braun Breaker.
With Braun Breaker, who's a stud in his own right. And now here's the interesting part. Roman Reigns doesn't want to be outdone. So is he coming to NXT to be in the corner of Braun Breaker? Absolutely not. He's sending Paul Heyman, who, by the way, have you noticed Paul looks a lot older these days?
Paul should be able to neutralize John Cena, no problem.
100%. I mean, if John Cena gets involved, which we know he's the heel, he will get involved. I got to believe that Paul's going to put him in his place.
Asuka versus Roxanne Perez.
Asuka versus Roxanne Perez is going to be a hell of a match.
Roxanne Perez, the best women wrestlers, should be on the main roster. Her and Asuka are going to kill it.
Yeah, they're going to absolutely kill it. It was interesting that Asuka's being brought in for money as a mercenary to go after Roxanne Perez. You don't see that every day anymore in wrestling, especially Asuka's never done anything quite like that before, so it's a little interesting.
Cody with a special announcement?
Well, I mean, Halloween Havoc, in fairness, Halloween Havoc is one of the things that his father came up with. The Great American Bash, Halloween Havoc. Yeah. So to have Cody on Halloween Havoc with a special announcement, I guess it has something to do with Halloween Havoc. Huh?
This isn't Halloween Havoc this week.
I thought it was the first week of Halloween Havoc. Oh, my bad. Then I have no idea. Oh, maybe he's making an announcement about Halloween Havoc, though.
No, I think
you spoiled it, didn't you? You know what the announcement is.
I don't know what it is, but I have a good idea because I heard two theories. First one was bullshit. A fan had said, I'm trying to remember what his theory was. Oh, big deal. He's going to announce he's going to SmackDown. And I thought, why would he announce that on NXT? That didn't make any sense to me. But then Brian Alvarez, I believe it was, I got to give him credit. He said, and this is what he called it, but I figured it out, I think. He said he's probably going to announce the Dusty gimmick. The Dusty Rhodes Classic. He's probably going to announce they're bringing that back. And I thought that actually makes a lot of sense. We'll see. Sure. Well, I'll tell you what I do want to point out here. Tonight's SmackDown, tonight's Raw, before we get off this NXT versus AEW thing, I'm going to make a prediction here. I don't think we're going to get Carmelo versus Braun Breaker. I think we're going to get Carmelo and John Cena versus Braun Breaker and Solo.
Oh.
That's my prediction. I think things will start to heat up. And it's going to change because, you know what? It's not enough to go up against AEW and have John Cena on the show. We got to have him wrestle too. That's my prediction.
Dude, if he's wrestling on the show, that changes everything. That's a big deal. Since I'm pretty sure John Cena has never wrestled on NXT.
Never, no.
I don't think he's even ever been to NXT.
If AEW win Tuesday, I would say it's probably two reasons. One, it's not their normal night, even though they did a hell of a job of promoting it. They said it a bunch of times. Or it's because of John Cena. Like, he's an X factor. You know, he means something to
John Cena's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's anytime you add John Cena to anything, it's going to help. Like I said, it's great to add Adam Copeland and him versus Luchasaurus. While it is his first match in AEW, I don't think anybody puts a tremendous amount of stock in Luchasaurus.
No, that match isn't. It's Adam Copeland's debut, but it's not
it's more or less to see if Christian's going to screw him over somehow.
Well, actually, we're getting kind of back to Adam Copeland here, so we kind of got away from it. But I will say, as it relates to Adam wrestling and stuff like that, sidebar: Adam Copeland, he got a really nice exit from WWE. He got to go. He got put over his friend in the main event on SmackDown and we
haven't seen Sheamus since.
No, I'm sure we will, but
No, I heard a rumor that he's healing up a little bit. That Sheamus was actually a little banged up going into the match, and then aggravated it a little bit in the match.
Rumors be damned.